Now we can finally start looking for that sacred flame. Now not only can we swim freely underwater, we can also do some fancy things underwater. But the flame is in an area we've never really been to, so how do we know where to go? I can think of a few. So, you're probably thinking the first place that we should go to look is down underwater, where we really haven't been able to go before, and I don't think we need amber relics anymore. But this is another point in the game that I really think we could have done without the motion controls, because you need to orient the remote control in the way that you want Link to swim, which kind of gives you some freedom of movement, but it isn't really necessary. But we just swam underneath the tree, and now we're in this whole new area we've never seen before. It's all pretty looking and stuff. And yeah, we can still swim on the surface perfectly fine. Only now we have these swaying bridges to cross. And I don't know if this... It does destroy them. Awesome. I think I also destroyed the Bokoblin too, which is also awesome. Oh no, there's still another dude over there, isn't he? You're gonna bother me if I don't kill you, aren't you? So the idea is we use the gust bellows to push us in the right direction. I was supposed to have waited for that. I think if we just push it far enough this way, it'll swing back far enough for us to jump it. I was overthinking things a bit. There are hearts if we need them, and we're actually scaling the tree in the middle, the really big tree. We're up here now. And it could also use some bird feathers while we're at it. We need 5 of these total, and I think I used one already. So if we have... Yeah, we're perfectly fine with bird feathers. I just need the blue ones then. And if you look carefully enough, you might also be able to spot Walchulas. They'll also give you Deku Seeds if you need them. So, if you need them, you can take them. Also, at this point, I think you could potentially have the Scatter Shot instead of the Slingshot, so if you have that, it's useful to use. But if you don't, I'm sure you can manage. Guys, stop moving. But the Scatter Shot is really useful here, too. Stop moving. Oh, I did hit him. Awesome. There's bees up there. We're gonna have to knock it down anyway. Bees! I'm sure you figured out if we didn't knock down that nest, they were just gonna chase after us anyway. So, it's in your best interest to do it. Plus, if you have the bug net, you can just get rid of them easily enough anyway. So I think that got rid of all the Walchulas. I mean, you don't need to get rid of them entirely, but it certainly helps. And thankfully they have the stamina fruit there too. Might as well get the heart while we're here. Oh man, there's this... Oh, it's a big dude with the shield. He's not going to let us go at all. It's going to be terrible. I was actually trying to run up his shield, which is something that you can do. But you can also just run right around him. It's annoying if you fall off, because you have to make your way all the way back up, but thankfully we didn't. Oh man, blue dude. We have stronger enemies now. Guys, do you mind dying for me? Because I kind of got some other guys behind me that also want dead. Okay, guy. The guy behind you and in front of you, and to the left of you and to the right of you, they all want to die, and you're making it difficult for me to kill them. There's also an amber relic just sitting right here. I'm sorry for going out of my way to pick up these things we probably don't need anymore. It's a force of habit. I don't think there's anything else around here. There are keys. Hi, case buddies. Oh, you dropped a monster club too, huh? All these guys are going to be dropping monster clubs now. When I don't need them. Of course they are. There's also something off the ledge over there, but we would rather just keep going at this point. Bugs! Again, collecting things I don't need. There's only one bug that we don't have yet, though. I guess it's the top of the tree. It's a funny noise. Is that a kiwi? Is he sleeping? Buddy? Your snoring is irritating me. Oh, I thought you were Yerbil the Gerbil. Why wouldn't I be able to see you? I'm looking for a flame. You know anything about a flame? Sounds like you do. I promise. Just couldn't resist, could you, Nintendo? That would be me. Yeah, that looks like a place we haven't been to before. What trick would that be? Skyward strike it? It's not that simple. We need to complete the symbol. Now, any Zelda fan probably knows how to complete the symbol. I think you need to actually locate where in the woods the rest of the symbol is. Silly as it sounds. I may be wrong, but I haven't been able to get it to work otherwise. So he wants us to go over there, so we'll go over there. I got it. What is it now, old man? Alright. I'll be careful. Alrighty. Now, as long as we're up here, there are also a couple of... I can't jump down here, right? Good. There are a couple of goddess treasures that we can pick up now, too. Although, I forget exactly where they are. Like, you can kind of see over there, there's a goddess chest that we haven't been able to pick up yet. And we're supposed to... I don't know why they have it this way, but you're supposed to drop down from here to get the goddess cube. So there's one, and there are actually there's one more that we're supposed to get this way, and there's a third that we're not supposed to, but can get this way. So the easiest way to do this is just pick up the Goddess Cube, find your way to a bird statue, go back to the bird statue on the tree, and then drop off again. Which I believe is what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'll go get the third one. Maybe I'll go get the third one. I forget exactly where it is. But, you know what? As long as we're at this symbol, we might as well examine it. So remember Ferora's symbol. It has that little circle. That's the little circle we need to remember. But I'll just take this bird statue back up to the sky and fly back to the one on the top of the tree and meet you there. We'll just circle around. Now this is another thing I don't necessarily like about this game, that you can't just fly straight from one point to another, but you're forced to... There's a bluebird down there. But you're forced to go all the way back up into the sky and then fly around in a big U-turn and then come back to another bird statue. I don't know why they made you do that, but they did. And it's a little silly. I don't think these keys are going to leave me alone if I don't kill them. Some of them will. So I think one of them should be down here somewhere. Is that it? No, that's an amber relic. There's one further up. I can't tell if it's right here or where exactly it is. I don't think we're supposed to drop all the way down from here. I mean, there's one over there, but I don't know if it expects us to drop down from this side to get it. Or if we can. Maybe we can drop down from one of these. Yeah, there's one. But therein lies the problem. Like, I don't think... Well, this one we should probably be expected to jump down to. Unless... Is this the one I'm thinking of? No, this is the one we're supposed to jump down to. There's one other one that we're not really supposed to be able to jump down to. I think I showed it off before. But I forget exactly where it is. Then maybe if I find it... Buddy. I think maybe if I find it, it'll be easier for me... Keith, what are you doing? To spot a place for us to jump down to from... There it is. It's up near where we entered the tree. And this is not something we should be able to access yet. But if we drop down from a certain point of the tree, we should be able to... Where is that on the tree? Good question. It's... That doesn't give me too many options. Either way, I'll meet you back on top of the tree, I guess. We'll go pick it up. Alright, I did the intelligent thing and I put down a beacon where the drop point should be. So we should just be able to shimmy our way off the ledge and fall right there. Again, we're not really supposed to be up here, because we are intended to have another item before we get this one, but it's not going to be any kind of game-breaking treasure. So with that done, I think we'll head back up to the sky and pick up some treasures before moving on to the new area in search of Aurora's Flame. So I'll meet you there. Or better yet, I'll meet you near the island where the first treasure is going to be. How's that sound? So we're getting very close to the first island. This was just to the west of the Farron Woods. And we're high enough that I want to give this little falling minigame a try. If we fall off from high enough, we should start to see some little buddies around us. Whenever they feel like showing up, that'd be great. If they don't feel like showing up, they're not showing up. Okay. Well, at least show that you can dive really, really fast by just holding down. Or holding the remote down. Up there are the buddies. Buddies, 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 buddies. Can I get all of you before I drop? I don't think I'm going to be able to get them all. Almost. Buddy! No! Buddies! I almost had it, too. That's the sad thing. I almost got every single one of them. Never done that before. But you can see they were coming back. Now, I'm not sure if the one... I think we've opened the one that it's showing us. The one that we're aiming for is actually over here. And again, it's another one we're not supposed to be able to get to yet. But we got it anyway. And that'll give us another heart container. And there's another gossip stone in here too, so they're up in the sky. Nifty. And it's a monster claw I didn't need. Alright, I'll meet you at the next one. If it would let me call my Loftwing. Now the next island we're going to is actually inside the Thunderhead. It's very high up, even though the indicator was lower down. And I don't know if it'll let me... Yeah, it'll let me just drop right here. Otherwise you'd have to climb all the way up there, and it gets really irritating to climb. But I'm impatient. And up here's a rupee medal. So now that we're holding on to that, we'll be able to find more rupees, or should I say more rupees will drop. And in order to get up to that chest, we're going to have to dig this open. So 2 chests for the price of 1. And then here's a monster horn. We could use a couple more of these. I forget if 3 is going to be enough for us. Hopefully we find one more just in case. But yeah, climbing past all those waltulas and going up the vines is irritating and not something I'd really enjoy doing. I don't think there's anything else on this island though. That's probably it. So I think I'll just meet you back in Skyward. Now why did it drop me over here? That's strange. Like this is nowhere near where I dropped from my Loftwing, but that's fine. So why did I say I would meet you guys up here in Skyloft? Because we don't have enough money to buy anything. I mean, we could probably upgrade the shields. That, you know, that's probably not a bad idea. But the first thing that I really came here for is something we were able to see before, but not necessarily do anything with. You might remember that we unlocked a sky chest in here. I forget if we did it before now, or if that was one of the ones that we unlocked recently. Actually, there's a second one over here, so it's probably not the one that we just unlocked. We'll be getting both of them, I guess. But we can swim underwater now. And there's an opening that leads to that area right here. And since we can do the spin attack that we conveniently have not been told how to use yet, we can jump out of the water and reach that ledge now. And again, 2 chests for the price of 1. This one's a piece of heart. And I think this one's money. So not too bad. Now we can make our way back out. And there is also another chest that we unlocked recently that we should probably go to get. I'm not sure which side it's on. It's behind us. It's directly behind us. So we'll probably want to go up this way. And see if I remember how to get this one. Depending on exactly where it is. put that there just so I can spot it easier. Now, the trick is, any kind of ledge like this, you would just casually run off. But this one, we should be able to get enough distance. It doesn't look like you should be able to do that, but you can. Just run with it. And here's another 100 rupees. Again, not too bad. And we should be able to jump right back to the island without having to call our left wing. So, you can harp on Link all you want for not having a jump button, but for a guy who doesn't have a jump button, Link can get some serious distance on those jumps. I think we have enough stuff to upgrade our shield. I seem to think we'll need one of the evil crystals to upgrade it all the way, but I think we have enough to at least upgrade the shield one level. So we have the Dusk Relics now, and this is also one of the things we needed the bird feathers for. So as you can imagine, this shield is going to be the most useful shield until pretty much endgame. So it's the one that I want to give the most attention to, and the one I'd like to upgrade as soon as possible. Not that we haven't already upgraded the others to max already. But this one has a longer durability and repairs itself a little bit faster. Question is, do we have enough to upgrade it all the way? We do. We have just enough bird feathers. This is what I wanted the 5 bird feathers for. The 3rd monster horn that we picked up was just enough. Let's do it. And we will not need any other shields. I think I'll hang on to the fortified shield anyway, just in case that shield is running low for whatever reason, and I don't want to risk losing it. But we don't necessarily need it now. So we've fully upgraded the new shield to the Goddess Shield. That's the best shield that we'll get for a very long time. I know we need... we used 1 Dusk Relic too many, but I never used the Slingshot, so that's fine. And we still need an Evil Crystal. We had just enough Ancient Flowers. I'm so thankful I went back to get that other one. So now, I keep mistaking that for this button. Now we have the Goddess Shield. This is a beautiful piece, let me tell you. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do here. So... this is UniversalGiant, and now that we've done just about everything there is for us to do, next time we'll be heading back down to the Farron Woods in pursuit of Ferora's Flame. See you then.